Morning folks, Saturday, just picked up the 50, forgot to switch my GoPro on until just now. It's coming into Wadhurst. Yeah, it's on full song, it's had its first service, this thing is officially running. It's had its first oil change and various looks around the bike. Ride's lovely. But I'm literally just going to top this up, give it a clean, stick some L plates on it, transfer it into Sammy's name, and it's his for a year. So, Mrs. Orr going for her hair done today. Pamper day for Mrs. Orr. I'm supposed to be doing DIY, but it's raining, and the next step of my DIY is table saw in the garden, which is kind of weather's going to stop play maybe, so we'll just see how we get on. Gonna miss that soundtrack though, even though it's just a 50. I say it every time. It's nostalgia. A lot of bit of nostalgia on my bike. And someone's moving house. Not hit that false neutral yet. I'm wondering if that's anything to do with the oil change, or if I've just been lucky. Let's see if I can go for a whole ride, albeit only a short one, without hitting the old false neutral. Oh, there we go, right on cue, showers. What else have we got to do on this ride? Not much. Let's see what flag the flag man has out today. That's a weird one last time, and I couldn't even. I tried looking it up on the internet. Couldn't see it, so I don't know. He's 1-0 to the flag man. Oh, no flag. It can't be arsed. Probably because it's raining all day. Don't want to get his flags wet. So I don't know. Oh, that's a shame. He does like testing me, this guy. And I think. Like I say, he has many flags, and the flags he puts up are usually fairly topical. So, surprised he's not gone French actually, with it being nearly the Olympics. Perhaps he's waiting until they actually have they started? Don't think they have they? Maybe they have, I don't know. So if this weather keeps up, I was going to start cutting my doorstep into shape, but I'm a nice big chunk of oak for that. Needs a little bit of work with a router just to sort of profile it in places, and a bit of cutting down to size. Might be able to nip in and out doing that job, so we'll see. But it's the old, it's Saturday, isn't it? So it's qualifying day and sprint race day for the Sachsenring German Grand Prix MotoGP. I've got a feeling I'm going to be watching a bit of that as well. We shall see. Might just get away with this shower. Doesn't seem too heavy yet. Roads aren't wet anyway, so shouldn't have to do too much cleaning on the bike. I know Sam's sort of suggested he'd like a different number plate to this one. I quite like the one I've got on my MT07, which is like a gel sort of 4D type thing. And there's a company, I can't remember what they're called, there's a company that does the road legal plates. They're standard size, but they're really trimmed down sort of like around the edges. So you end up with a slightly smaller plate than you would if you just bought a normal one, but it's still road legal, so that's a win. Gone are the days when I put this postage stamp plates on, because it's just an invite for Mr. Plod to stop you, innit? So I'll try and keep them as legal as possible. But yeah, it's been an expensive week in the Orr household this weekend, or this week should I say. Had a guy in on Monday and Tuesday putting down an oak floor in the kitchen, left with a nice big gap round the edges. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. I've got a big pile of very expensive oak skirting boards sat in the middle of the kitchen floor at the moment. Got some of it on. I had to do some of it to start me off because we had a little radiator put in a little alcove and I needed to get the skirting done behind that, which took ages actually because there's loads of pipe work there and everything, so I was sort of profiling the skirting back a little bit just to sort of, I mean there was no contact because otherwise you get that horrible creaking noise as the pipes expand and all the rest of it. That took a while, so I got that in. But like I say, it's just been, the next step was there's a few like underneath sort of like the freezer and stuff like that. I'm going to use skirting for that, but it needs just chopping down a little bit, hence table saw, and today's not the day in this rain because I don't have a workshop. Not many people do, I'd imagine, but yeah, so it's generally set up in the garden, which I don't fancy doing. So that was Ticehurst. Now, have you seen me? I have trust issues with those sort of junctions. Probably not such a bad, I mean, you know, you can look at them and go stay there, but if you actually do pull out on you, it's not a huge amount you can do apart from take a central position and just hope that you can actually swerve your way out of their way if you need to give yourself maximum margin for error, but it could still get you. You know, I don't know what that was. It was obviously a big hole which I just omitted to see because head was up, not looking at the few feet in front of me. Oh well, it's good got good suspension this bike, but I felt that. Try harder, Marcus. Well, that was it. I don't even know if I'm going to bother posting that, but a little black back on the little one, little 50, the final ride before the handover I would suggest. So there you go, see you next time.